Hello, 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 everybody. It is Matt and it is Fiendish Friday, and I am back at you with yet another review. I hope that each and every one of you are having a fantastic day. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life is really too short as is. Please do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces, even on a beautiful day like today. And also, do check out the information in the description box. I like to give you a little bit bigger taste of every single movie of every single day. Now, with all that kept in mind, I give you your brief synopsis, which I never write that. Today's was actually written by none other than the director, Joe Sherlock himself. I give you your starring cast, your director, your runtime of the cut I am watching, a link for a trailer, and then I give you a link for where you can purchase this one. This one is a little bit older. It is about 9 years old now. It is none other than the Joe Sherlock film from 2014 known as Drifter. Yes, what a fun movie. I really enjoyed this. This was a neat little hack 'em slash 'em type movie that turned into a vampire movie. It really just blew my mind. I didn't see it coming a mile away. But either way, I'm not really spoiling anything because there's still a lot to go with the ending on it. It is one of those that it will keep you like on the edge of your seat the entire film. This is very, very well made, very fun, very cool, very, very great schlocky B flick. You know, this is one of those that I just live and die for. You know, I am a huge fan of films of this nature. Now, this will be the first in a very, very, very long line of 14 films that Joe sent over to me to review. So definitely look for one for every week for the next 14 weeks. So there is a lot of Joe Sherlock to come. So definitely look forward to that. I decided to start Joe on a very special day for day today. Today is my birthday, and I decided to do a Joe Sherlock film, and what a special treat it was for me. Now, what is this movie about exactly? It is about a drifter who is moving along, and he decides he's going to stay at this house known as the Blood House. BLUD house. Blood, as in their last name was Blood. Now, the house has a very long history of people being murdered and killed for a cult-type phenomena. It is an interesting yet kind of an easy, generic kind of background that you can go with. I will admit that, but it doesn't affect it in any way. So don't think that that's a bad thing, because it really doesn't affect it. Excuse me. Now, with that in mind, you fast forward to, or you not fast forward, you go along with the other story that's going along, and there is this real estate agent who is trying his heart out to sell this house. Every time he has somebody come over to work on it, they flake out, as he calls it, because he never sees them or hears from them ever again. Now, at the very, very beginning of this film, you're treated to a very fun scene of this couple with a third gal that is with them, who is just hanging out, having some beers, you know. The couple is they are what I would say in the honeymoon phase of their relationship, because they are very sexual. They are, as a matter of fact, they decide that they're going to have sex right there in front of the girl's friend. I thought that was a little funny. I'm not gonna lie, because I have never in a million years done anything like that. I don't know what I would do if a girl would want to do that. I would have to second guess a lot of things, Either way, fun ordeal. But, so fast forward back to the Drifter. The Drifter finds the house. You got the real estate agent trying to sell this house, and this house, always has something bad happen in it. And it just so happened that previous couple and the girl were murdered in there, and by the jilted ex-boyfriend. And the jilted ex-boyfriend decided to off himself in the process. So you've got that to add on to it. And so he's hired a handyman to come over and do some work, and he is dispatched by our Drifter. We have a couple that decide that they're going to sneak back into the house after they've already looked at it. The girl is very nice and very understanding. The guy is a real, just kind of a douchebag tool type. You really are rooting for the Drifter to kill him. So they are dispatched in a very fun fashion. All in all, it is just an overall, just a fun film. Our real estate agent happens to hire his wife's niece to come over and paint. And she happens to spill paint all over herself, and she decides she's going to take a shower. So if you're shocked and offended by TNA, this is not a movie for you, because there are multiple scenes of TNA, which I was very appreciative of. In my horror movies, I like them to be grown up, and when they hit that rated R level, it really just sets everything off, and it makes everything just magnifique. I just love it, and this fulfills that every need of a rated R horror film. So definitely look for that in mind. Hey buddy, why don't you go lay down? You're walking around a lot and just kind of like doing nothing. But anyway, sorry, my dog is just being a goofball today, as every day. I don't know why I'm saying just today. But anyways, back to the film at hand. Like I said, it takes weird turns in here, and it goes into a path of like a vampire soul sucker type. I am going to just say vampire. They're inside the house that is controlling the Drifter, and it is very cool. The creature is very gnarly looking. I loved it. Now, with that in mind, I'm not going to spill any more beans about this movie. I think it needs to be seen to be believed. Especially the kill scenes. The gore delivers on every aspect. The TNA delivers on every aspect, whether you like them or not. I enjoyed them, all of them. I am a fan of boobs, so what can I say? They're great. They're one of the greatest inventions ever. Anyways, back to what are my three things I like to rate movies on. The three technical abilities on audio. The audio gets an A on this. I never once was like, what is going on, what is being said, what is being heard. It is crisp and clean throughout the entire film. I never once was scratching my head or had to rewind the movie to see what was, or to rehear something. So that was great. So it gets an A on that end. Dialogue, it has lots of fun, silly, fun dialogue. I really like Joe Sherlock's character, and I forget the other sheriff's deputy. that is with him. I forget his name. I'm so sorry, sir. But you two had great chemistry. My only thing is, I wanted more of you guys in this movie. I thought you guys were great. You guys had lots of funny lines, and when I saw you two on screen, I just laughed until I cried. Even if you watch through the credits, there is a very small scene with that sheriff's deputy and one of the gals that works for the sheriff's department, and she is known to be a chatty Cathy type, one that is known to be a gossiper, and that scene is just pure gold, and I laughed. I thought that was really funny, a fun little hidden little piece in the credits if you watch through that, and even in the deleted scene or behind the scenes stuff that was after the credits. There was some fun little stuff hidden in there as well. So, I got the privilege of seeing that. So, if you purchase the movie, definitely check out the behind the scenes. It's not very long. It's like, I think it was like 12 minutes or something like that. It wasn't very, very long at all. It was under 20 minutes, that's for sure. But either way, it was neat and fun. So it gets an A on dialogue. So I had lots of fun with the dialogue. And then my third and final criteria that I always like it to meet is editing. It gets an A on editing as well. Joe is an accomplished filmmaker. This is not his first film. He is no slouch. This is... I hate to admit this, the first film I've ever seen of Joe's work, and I am happy that I am going to be checking out 14 others of his films. It really excites me. The next one will be Beyond the Wall of Fear, which will be over on September 13th, so look for that. I will be doing a lot of his stuff, so look forward to that. It dips all the way into October, and then we'll go into November, obviously. So anyways, and on, editing, it gets an A on editing. So it never once, felt like its momentum was changed or went in a weird path. It always kept you, at a steady incline of wanting to watch this film. It never made me feel bored or wanna sleep, especially starting it at 7 a.m. Or 6 something this morning. It was pretty early. I usually try to start to watch my films really early in the morning, so I get that process done and out of the way, and then I work on everything else until then. But I worked on that one very early this morning. So it gets an A on that. Now, on my final score, when I do a final score, I give a 1 through 5, and I am going to give this one a 4. Another 4, Matt. Oh my gosh, you've given out so many 4s lately. But like I said, I've been handed a lot of amazing stuff, and this one just hit home. It really just was everything I needed for the day, to start my day off. I'm going to watch films all day. It's going to be a fun, just lazy day. So, tomorrow, look for The Craving. I'm really excited for that one. That one's going to be about some addicts that turn into monsters, or there's the monster inside them, or something along those lines. It's from J. Horton Films. Look for that one. And then Sunday will be another Zetkin Yelkamith films with some smoke in a locker. And then we're going to be doing Ghost House on Monday, with the 11th. And then Bag Attack from Toxic Shock Films, or Toxic Filth Films on the 12th, Tuesday the 12th. So look for all that in the future. So a lot of stuff. And then Wednesday will be Beyond the Wall of Fear from Joe Sherlock again. So yeah, I love all your faces. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow with yet another review. Peace.